Listen up, you lot. Picture this. It's Wednesday night. You just got home from a long day of work, and the last thing you want to do is spend hours in the kitchen whipping up a gourmet meal. But wait, it gets worse. After cooking, you'll face a mountain of dirty dishes that could rival Everest. Enter the one-pot meal. These magical creations are here to save your sanity, your time, and let's be real, your dishwasher. Weeknights are a battlefield. You're exhausted, maybe a little hangry, and the thought of cooking a complicated dinner feels about as appealing as running a marathon in a wool sweater. You need something quick, easy, and delicious, but you also want to avoid the dreaded, "I guess we're having cereal for dinner again" scenario. So what's a wannabe chef to do? One-pot meals are the culinary equivalent of a Swiss Army knife, versatile, efficient, and just plain genius. The concept is simple. Throw all your ingredients into one pot, let them mingle and get cozy, and voila, dinner is served. Plus, you only have one pot to clean up afterward. It's like a miracle, but with more carbs. You might be thinking, surely it can't be that simple. I mean, I'm not a kitchen wizard. Well, my dear, I'm here to tell you that it really is that easy. No need for a magic wand or a culinary degree. If you can chop, stir, and press a button, you've got this. But I'm not a good cook. First off, if you can read a recipe, you can cook. Secondly, one-pot meals are practically foolproof. They're like the training wheels of cooking. Hard to mess up and always there to catch you if you wobble. And let's be honest, the only way to get better is to practice. So why not start with something that's almost impossible to screw up? Stay tuned for our secret ingredients, but hold on, we're just getting started. Stay tuned because I'm about to drop a secret ingredient that will make your one-pot meals not just good, but legendary. Spoiler alert, it's not unicorn tears. Now let's dive into some mouth-watering, time-saving one-pot wonders that'll make you the hero of weeknight dinners. Let's get started. So, it's Wednesday night, you've just staggered through the door, and your stomach's screaming louder than a donkey in labor. The last thing you want is to turn around and face that mountain of dirty dishes piling up in the sink. But fear not, because I'm here to show you a culinary lifeline. One-pot meals. That's right, just one pot for a complete, satisfying dinner. Minimal effort, maximum flavor, and cleanup so easy even you can't muck it up. First up, we're tackling a family favorite, spaghetti bolognese. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bolognese, one pot, have you finally lost it? Listen, you wouldn't believe the rubbish some people try to pass off as bolognese. I've seen creations that look more like a science experiment gone wrong than dinner. Ever tried bolognese that tastes like ketchup and mystery meat? It's like eating a sad, flavorless pile of regrets. But trust me, this method delivers on flavor without turning your kitchen into a disaster zone. Imagine a rich, meaty sauce that clings to your spaghetti like a warm hug, all while keeping your stovetop free from splatters that resemble modern art. You'll be serving up bowls of pure joy without the side of stress, and your taste buds will sing your praises. First, brown your mince in the pot. That's right, no separate pan. Make sure it's nice and browned. We want that caramelized flavor. Then chuck in your chopped onions, carrots, and celery. Saute them until softened, then add your garlic. Don't even think about burning it. Next, deglaze the pot with a splash of beef broth, scraping up all those flavorful bits from the bottom. Now it's time for the good stuff. Crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, and a good glug of beef stock. Season generously with salt, pepper, and a pinch of sugar to balance the acidity. Bring the whole lot to a simmer, then break your spaghetti in half and add it directly to the pot. Yes, you heard me right, in the pot. Give it a good stir and let it simmer away until the pasta is cooked and the sauce is thickened. Finally, stir through a knob of butter for richness and sprinkle over a generous handful of Parmesan cheese. There you have it, a restaurant-quality spaghetti bolognese all made in one pot. You're welcome. Next, we're diving into a chicken and rice casserole that's pure comfort food bliss. This one's a real crowd pleaser, perfect for feeding a hungry family without breaking a sweat. Imagine this. You stroll into the kitchen, looking as calm and collected as a Zen master, while your family eyeballs you like a pack of ravenous wolves. But fear not, with this recipe, you'll effortlessly transform into a culinary superhero. You'll be the dinner-time magician who turns a few simple ingredients into a feast fit for royalty, all while keeping your cool and barely lifting a finger. No more chaotic kitchen disasters or frantic last-minute takeout orders. Just pure, unadulterated dinner-time bliss. Your family will be singing your praises and possibly even doing the dishes. Well, we can dream, can't we? Start by browning some diced chicken in the pot. We want a nice golden color all over. Once it's cooked through, remove the chicken and set it aside. Don't even think about washing that pot. In the same pot, sauté some chopped onions, carrots, and celery until softened. Then add in some diced mushrooms and cook until they're nicely browned. Now pour in your rice and toast it for a minute or two, stirring constantly. This will help to give the rice a lovely nutty flavor. Next, add your chicken broth and bring the whole lot to a boil. Then, reduce the heat, cover the pot, and let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes or until the rice is cooked through and the liquid is absorbed. While the rice is cooking, shred the cooked chicken. Once the rice is done, stir in the shredded chicken, some frozen peas, and a good dollop of cream cheese. Season generously with salt, pepper, and a pinch of dried thyme. Give everything a good stir until the cream cheese is melted and the casserole is heated through. And there you have it. A creamy, dreamy chicken and rice casserole that's packed with flavor and guaranteed to satisfy even the pickiest eaters. Now, for all you veggie lovers out there, I haven't forgotten about you. This vegetarian chili is packed with so much protein and flavor, it'll have you flexing your taste buds. Who said meat-free has to mean boring? Not us. Imagine a chili so robust, even your carnivorous friends will be begging for the recipe. Beans, bell peppers, and spices unite in a delicious symphony, creating a hearty dish that's as exciting as a chili cook-off at a rodeo. You'll forget all about meat as you dive into this bowl of veggie goodness, which is basically a fiesta in your mouth. It's so satisfying, you'll be dreaming of legumes and veggies doing a victory dance. Move over, meat. There's a new star in town and it's plant-powered. First, heat some olive oil in your trusty pot. Add in chopped onions, bell peppers, and garlic and sauté until softened. Then crank up the heat and add in your chopped mushrooms. Cook them until they're nicely browned and any excess moisture has evaporated. Next, add in your spices, chili powder, cumin, smoked paprika, and a pinch of cayenne pepper for a touch of heat. Cook for a minute or two to allow the spices to bloom and release their full flavor. Now it's time to add the heartiness. Black beans, kidney beans, chopped tomatoes, and vegetable broth. Bring the whole lot to a boil, then reduce the heat, cover, and let it simmer for at least 30 minutes, allowing the flavors to meld and deepen. The longer you simmer it, the better it gets, so don't be afraid to let it bubble away for an hour or even longer. Just keep an eye on the liquid level and add a splash more broth if needed. Once you're happy with the consistency and flavor, give it a taste and adjust the seasoning as needed. A squeeze of lime juice at the end will add a lovely fresh touch. Serve your vegetarian chili piping hot, topped with your favorite garnishes. Think chopped cilantro, avocado, sour cream, or a sprinkle of grated cheese. There you have it, you bunch of hungry devils. 3 incredible one-pot dishes that will make you a weeknight hero. And the secret ingredient to elevate these dishes to restaurant quality? Cheese. Yes, cheese. It's the answer to many of life's problems, including bland food. Sprinkle some shredded cheese on top of any of these dishes. Pop the pot under the broiler for a minute and watch as your meal transforms into a gooey, melty masterpiece. A generous sprinkle of cheddar, a dollop of cream cheese, or a grating of parmesan can transform any dish. So ditch the takeout menus and embrace the one-pot life. Imagine this. It's a Wednesday night. You're eyeing that greasy takeout menu for the 3rd time this week, and your wallet is starting to cry. Why not give your wallet a break and your taste buds a treat? Embracing the one-pot life is like winning the kitchen lottery. You get to create delicious, Instagram-worthy meals with minimal effort and maximum flavor. Plus, you'll have so much free time you might actually finish that book you've been pretending to read. So put down the phone, pick up a pot, and let's make dinner an epic, stress-free adventure. Your stomach and your bank account will thank you. It's easy, it's delicious, and it leaves you with more time to enjoy your meal instead of scrubbing dishes. So there you have it, folks. One-pot meals are your ticket to quick, easy, and delicious weeknight dinners with minimal cleanup. Whether you're a beginner cook or just someone who wants to spend less time washing dishes, these recipes are here to save the day. Go forth and conquer the kitchen, one pot at a time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more culinary tips and tricks. Now get cooking, and for God's sake, try not to burn the place down. Happy cooking!